Hey. Yeah. This tune has been in my head all goddamn day. Good old Fox Stevenson, what have I got? How are we doing? Good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm going to see Fox Stevenson live next year, and it's going to be fantastic. I'm also going to see Linkin Park live next year, which is even amazinger. Amazinger? Sure. That's a word. So, we have good vibes today. We have good opportunity. We have good reason to believe that the game, Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, is going to work for us today. I believe in it. I believe in us. I believe in our ability to fly. And I also believe we can actually start our career today. We can start our career as a pilot in Microsoft Flight Sim. Specifically, Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's also Thursday, which means it's not quite Friday. However, we do have some beer to chill with. Because it has to be done. Cheers. And we'll do it. We'll dive straight in. Turn the music down a bit. And we'll dive in and see what's occurring and see if we get it working. Can't be a pilot without beer? Absolutely. Wouldn't be realistic. That's how my flights usually go IRL, to be fair. How you doing, Food Spoon? I love you. I miss you. Can I see you soon, please? Okay, thanks. Bye. I hope you're good, my friend. Oh my god, I'm being pinged everywhere. Why? Go away. Sorry, I just read something. I can't even repeat what I read. Yeah. All right, Discord's going away. Everything is not on fire. And we are going to try and have some fun inside Microsoft Flight Sim today. My first port of call for now, though, is we're going to do a free flight just to make sure things are working. Now, I tested this earlier, and it is working. And I'm seeing everyone else having a good time. However, if it does not work and we see loading issues again now that people are waking up in Europe and in America, I have a solution. I have a plan. But we can come to that solution and come to that plan if we need it. So we'll do our little trip that we wanted to do yesterday, which is head over to Busan. So the airport here in South Korea is kind of low detail, but as you zoom in, some of the detail comes in. So it's actually it's trying. It's definitely trying, which is promising. I'm just going to grab here. We are going to set our weather to 9 a.m. local time, and we'll jump in and see what happens. I'm doing good. How are you? Ready to hit the skies? I am ready to hit the skies if it lets me. We'll see. And I'm good. I'm doing okay. It's Thursday. It's nearly Friday. I have next week off work. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Okay, we've loaded in. We've loaded. We're getting there. How was Korea? Korea was fantastic. It was brilliant. I explained this yesterday. I had jet lag for three days. Once that was gone, it was great. But the jet lag was absolutely killing me. All right. So first things first is we're going to walk around the plane and just get rid of the stuff that we need to get rid of. There is a airliner here. There's two airliners here. What is going on in Busan? God damn. I've never seen traffic here. This is crazy. But, oh, we do have live traffic. Oh my god, we have live traffic working. Alright, let's get into plane. And we'll get it booted up. Fuel selector to all. Make sure all my stuff is in place. We will turn on the fuel pump and turn on the battery. And then we'll get the engine on. And then everything else can be turned on as well. Not you, food spin. Now we'll just wait for this to come up, which it has. Beautiful. So, a quick look at RAFB. We're basically going to fly out. And we're going to head down towards the coast of Busan and towards here. And here is where I stayed in Busan when I was in South Korea to visit G-Star 2024. And more specifically, this crane is where my hotel was. So we're going to have a little look around there and see how it's looking now that the game is working. So, what did I say I was doing again? I was going to fly north and then down, right? Where are we? There we are. Yeah, north and then... Okay, cool. I think the airport not loading up is because of lack of data from South Korea, for military reasons. Because do remember, South Korea is still in... There's some clicking noise. Is that fixed it? There should be no clicking noise now. And also no music. Interesting. Okay, I don't know what's causing that, so I think we're going to have no music today. There's the click again. And now I turn it off. My music channel is clicking. Why? I can see it clicking. Is it clicking just in the left channel as well? Okay. I'm now unmuted. I've now unmuted the music channel. The clicking is not happening. I had to take my headphones off and check behind me on the left side. I wonder if I now play music. Maybe it's fixed. No, it's back. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, I saw that going crazy. Okay, it's going crazy. We're just going to have no music today. That's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. I saw it going crazy. We're just not going to have music playing. That's fine. You know what? We'll just close that. We'll leave the music channel muted. And we'll just use the in-game music. It's absolutely fine. I just saw that going wild. I was like, okay. It's still going wild. What that means is I probably need to restart my Rodecaster. And I can't be asked. So we will skip. Alright. Let's get on out of here then. We are all good and set to go. Let's head over to the runway. Which should just be a case of to the left, to the right, and fuck off. Pretty easy, really. And we'll get our flaps to do it as well. Hello. Who are you? Who is this person? Why are you here? Now, a taxi line is actually over there, but it's fine. We'll intercept it. Dude, this is running so much nicer right now. Oh, I love it. So it's not been the best launch for Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. It's been a bit terrible. But slowly but surely it's getting better. Look at these though. Look at all the trees and the bushes. It's beautiful. Oh, there we go. And there's there's an error getting live traffic again. Okay. Well, we had live traffic for a while. which honestly is better than we've had so far. So that's absolutely fine. But yeah, Korea was good. I miss it already. I mostly miss like my colleagues, the people there. I had such a good time with them, and even when we're working, it's like actually good conversations rather than just, I don't know where I'm going with that. I should probably not say what I wanted to say. But yeah, I miss them a lot. There's like 2 or 3 that I proper love hanging out with. But hey, maybe next time we see them again. Yes. Okay, we are gonna take this runway. Flaps are extended. And then we'll line up central, and I'm just gonna floor it. So, slight forward pressure. Full throttle. I didn't check the trim. The trim is fine. Let's try and keep a center line. And then come back. 50, 60 knots. We can now rotate. So just slightly pull up. Slightly pull up. There we go. And we are up and running. Beautiful. You're so beautiful. Let's try and follow the runway heading, shall we? Oop. Okay. 80 knots, we can get our flaps back in. How's the volume? Is it good? I think we're good, right? Didn't quite get the runway heading, but that's okay. Alright, we'll do our right turn towards the river. And we'll head towards the area of Busan, where I stayed, and check it out. It's looking so good right now. Are we on live weather? Let's check. No. Okay, we'll set to live weather. Ah! Alright, maybe we don't set to live weather. Never mind. We'll just do some scattered clouds. That's fine. Few clouds. Even better. Beautiful. This is looking so much better than it was yesterday. This is good. Let's try and calm it down on the climb. But how are you doing, Food Spoon? How's your day been? Yeah, my yoke is still a bit sticky, but it's getting better. Let's try and bring out some of the throttle. Look how hilly this place is. It's crazy. It's looking really good though. Textures aren't amazing here, but again, this is Korea. They don't tend to let other people get high quality terrain data, so that's fine. But the fact that we still have really good height mapping is fantastic. And then the buildings. Oh my god, look at this. Did you crash in an attempt run? No, just the game didn't work in attempt run, Sprainy. Also, hi Sprainy! I miss you! Been pretty okay, very bad sleep this week, so I'm tired deluxe, but work is on a good level, and I can relax a lot afterwards. Nice! Okay, well, nice that you can relax. Not nice that you've got bad sleep. Are you working at the weekend, or do you have some time off? How are you, Sprainy? I miss you. I love you. Look at all these colourful Korean buildings. God damn. Like 2.5 average since Saturday. Oh, my dude. That is not good. Trying to get the plane trimmed in so we stop climbing. Because we don't really need to climb anymore. But it really wants to still. Look how dead. So this is what I was seeing when I was in Busan, is the amount of massive fucking skyscrapers was insane. Especially when we get to around where I was staying, it's like you have all these tiny buildings and then just fucking massive towers just there. It's crazy. This whole place, I mean, Korea itself is just insane, but like in a good way. I highly recommend going. Why the heck are you being so sweet? What happened? What do you want? I'm just being nice for a change, okay? Can I not tell you that I love you and I miss you? And this is just like, no, you cannot tell me. Stop it. I'm good though, weekend. How's about yourself? Weekend? Unbelievable. I'm good. Almost weekend. And I have next week off work. Let's get fucked. But yeah, it's almost weekend. So it's too nice the first couple of minutes, right? Exactly, right? Sorry, Sprainy. I said something nice to you. I apologize. Fuck you, cunt. Yo, how you doing, Snake Drone? Why is this attempt 2? Because attempt 1 failed miserably because the game was not working yesterday. We could barely load into any I just said any matches. Anywhere. Anything. We couldn't do much. Only being nice, I feel like something happened. No, nothing's happened. I've just been away a while. So the buildings here are auto-gen. So it's taken what buildings are there based off data it has and tried to place similar buildings in its place. Especially getting the colour of the rooftops correct, and it's actually insane. This literally looks like how I expect it to look. It's incredible. Look at all those buildings going into the hills. It's a shame there's not loads of buildings. It seems to be kind of struggling around here, but because of the terrain being so hilly, it's not too much of a surprise that it struggles a bit. Especially here, look at these buildings going up this hill just down at the bottom. That's crazy. What's also crazy is in Flight Sim 2024 we now have helicopters and heliports. Look how many heliports are here. All these H's are heliports. This is where you can park a helicopter on all of these buildings. It's incredible. And then this little tower is, I think, just called Busan Tower. If I do this, I need to try and fix that. Are you going to tell me what you are? Yeah, Busan Tower. There we go. It's beautiful. And then this is where the train station is. This is where I got me taxi. If I go to the external view, you'll see soon there's a crazy, crazy bridge that we'll be coming up to. It's incredible. Okay, I don't think that is actually the train station. No, it is. It is. Never mind. So we'll head to the right here. Keep getting more of the view on our left. I don't know who she is or where she come from. Look at all these buildings. You got all these tiny buildings and then just these massive towers that just dominate the skyline. Well, it seems to work now. Yeah, it's actually working pretty well right now. I mean, I'm impressed. They haven't announced anything. They haven't announced to be like, hey guys, it's working, everyone log in. Which is probably a good thing. but it's working pretty well. And if it does fail, I have a backup solution. I worked out a way of making it work better, which is good. I'm tired. There was a snowstorm last night, and I went from barely no snow to 15 centimeters of snow. So I've been shoveling a lot. Fuck me, dude. That's crazy. It's trying to snow here. Trying being the very key word. It's not really doing very well, but it's trying. So big. Thank you. Also, neighbor's tree fell, surprisingly, and luckily not hitting anything important. Well, that's good. If it fell, it just means that it was going to fall anyway. So the fact that it happened is good, and it didn't hit anything is good.
You might be a massive dickhead, but you have great personality. For being a massive dickhead.
Loop DROOP just subscribed for 6 months.
Loop Troop! Hi. Hi, handsome. Thank you for the sub, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you for the 6 months. I hope you're good. I love you. This bridge is a crazy bridge, normally full of traffic. It's double deckers. You have one way on top and one way underneath it. It's crazy. Look how big it is. Basically, it just takes you around the city. Instead of going through the city, it takes you around it. It's incredible. Holy moly, the details are insane. I'm really enjoying it. Oh, Bexco is here. So this is where G-Star was. This little place here. We'll fly over it. Hi, girl. Just great to see you. I love you. I love you. How are you doing? I'm doing good. It's nearly the weekend, which always helps. And Flight Sim is working, so that's even better. How are you? How are you doing, Loop? I hope you're good. We're not going to fly into the mountain. We're not going to fly into the mountain. We're not going to fly into the mountain. Also, hi, Mike. How are you, my dude? I hope you're good. So this, you'll see here, this kind of complex building. Oh, it's just underneath me. Sorry. There you go. It's coming into view now. This area is Bexco, which is where G-Star was hosted, the exhibition center. So this is where I was for a couple of hours, checking out all the Korean games and Korean game culture. It's actually a really nice venue, to be fair. We had a beautiful, amazing Crafton booth, showing off Inzoi, showing off Dinkum Together, showing off Project Arc, which, if you haven't yet, look out for some streams about Project Arc. There's been some stuff happening. And then also near here is a tower which was called Trump Tower. Is this GTA 6? Not yet. No, it's better. That's awesome. I'm all good. Thank you. Very chill. I'm glad. I'm glad you chill. Same old lurking. Can't type. Need more coffee. Go get that coffee. Oh my god, a planner! A planner! Oh my god, a Sophie! A Sophie! Hi, Sophie! Hi! How are you, my love? Taking away suspicious user for Loop, if that's okay. Go for it. At the moment, I can't see Twitch chat. I can only see it in Chatterino. My Twitch is being buggy today. I cannot log in to Twitch at all. I have to use a stream key. So I can't see chat or anything. And even worse is Chatterino, it only doesn't show me any badges. So it's not even telling me that you're a mod, Loop. Food Spoon. Fuck. It's not even telling me you're a mod. So you could do anything and I won't know about it. So this is the beach where I stayed. Here, it's not quite a tower here, but here is where my hotel was. Let's see if we get closer so I can remember the name of the area, because I don't remember. In fact, should we land on the beach? We could land on the beach. Let's land on the beach. Hyundai. Hyundai? Hyundai? I don't remember. Let's land on the beach. No, I'm suspicious. True. You are suspicious. Alright, let's get some speed down. And we'll do ourselves a nice tight turn. Trying to lose all of our height. Straight on my nose here is where we got attacked by seagulls. True story. Yeah, let's go full flaps. Try not to crash into these buildings.
500.
Imagine being below right now and just seeing this. Okay, we're gonna land on this beach. I feel like this is gonna be very bumpy. We close from the ground? We are away from the ground. Okay, good. No building ahead of me? No. Okay, good. I need to bring the nose down a bit. Come on. There we go. And then I want to aim for that red little tarmacy thing. Okay. Let the speed go. Yes, 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 yes. Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. Ooh, ah, ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ah. Okay, we're good. We'll bring it forwards a bit more. Just over to this little red tarmac. No phone spoon, that's how he gets you. True. Feels good to be old and bald for 0.7 seconds, but I'm happy to be back to young and full set of hair. Wait, what? Wait, what? And we are here. This is where, this is the beach near the hotel that I stayed at. Let's get the parking brake on. You called him Food Spoon? Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Let's jump out the plane quickly. This is great. So you can see this is where we trailed. But we can now walk around the area. We can say goodbye to our plane. I should change the livery on that, to be fair. We can walk up the road. This is so funny. It's so funny. This building here is meant to be an aquarium. Hence why it's rounded. And then next to this tower where there's a gap is meant to be where my hotel is, so it's kind of here. But yeah, this is great. There seems to be no traffic at all, which is great. Hyundai. Hyundai. Oh yeah, because Hyundai. There's a Hyundai store like here actually. So Hyundai store in Hyundai. It's very confusing to say. But yeah, we can now just go for a walk. We can just leave our plane there. Hi plane. And just go for a walk and enjoy our lives. Oh no, my running isn't working. Can you land where you want, basically? Yeah. As long if you make a landing, you make a landing. Toggle run is meant to be spacebar. It ain't working. Well, fuck me then, I guess. Oh, there's a car. There's another car. But yeah, you can just walk around. So this is what I mean as well by the towers, is you can be walking around and there's just these massive fucking skyscrapers. And then you have normal sized buildings off in the hills. It's crazy. I'm so sad I had to explain that. I'm sorry, Food Spoon. You know I love you. And even though we are out here, I can put the flaps up. We'll put the flaps back down though. And go back to our plane. We have legs, by the way. But yeah, this is great. A real car, yeah. Let's get back in. Alright. Now, the best part is we need to get out of here. So we'll boot up the engine. And what I think I want to do is spin around, because that probably makes sense, right? So we'll, I keep trying to turn with the yoke still. When I keep trying to drive my plane. It's not how that works. So we'll head over a bit this way on the beach, and then spin around, and we should be good to take off. In fact, this should be good here. Ample room. Loads of room. Huh! We slightly flipped. We slightly flipped. Well, we've made it airborne. We've made it airborne. Everything is fine. Let's get the flaps up. That's brilliant. That is not what I expected to happen at all. But that's okay. Yeah, I'll head up the coast a tiny bit. Well, what I think we're going to do then for this stream is kick off our career mode. So we did the career mode in the Tech Alpha. And it went pretty well. So I think we need to start it now for real. Now that the game is released. And that the game is working. And hopefully the career mode is working. Here's the other beach we went to. And yeah, we'll get our PPL, go through all the lessons and start doing missions. I think that's how we're going to roll today. So let's spin around. We'll make our way. We'll do full power, make our way to the airport again. And yeah, we'll get kicking off. Yeah, good evening, 13. I'm doing good, thank you very much. How are you? Bit bumpy from the hill, but that's all good. That hill gave us a lot of lift. Thanks for the lurk, dogs. Thanks for the lurk, dogs. I appreciate it. FYI, unicorns aren't real. Yeah, they are. I saw one. Enjoy your dogging and your fooding. So, wait. That's not what I meant to say. Enjoy. I can bark for you if you want. Do it. I dare you. I bet it won't be as good as Shabs. I'm great, Dan. Thanks. Just about to go kill some noobs in PUBG. Yay! You can't kill me. I'm not in the game. Nice. Do it. Fuck them up. Nothing is as good as Shabs. I don't know. There's a couple of things. But Shabs is great. Just don't tell her. She gets an ego otherwise. I'm joking. That's not true. That's mean to say. So, who remembers where the airport is? Not me. We should be... okay, so more west, so kind of this direction. Okay. Oh, it's over there. Awesome. Are you going to talk to me at all, woman? No? Okay. What we could also do, actually, is go to our comms, speak to Gimhe Approach. See if this works.
Gimme approach Cessna Hotel Lima 79021. Is type Cessna Skyhawk 1 miles northwest
That's
of
great.
Romeo, Kilo
That's
7
great.
Quebec 6, 2,100 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna 9021 radar contact 1 miles west of Romeo Kilo 7 Quebec 6 2,200 feet. QNH 101 tree.
I think we acknowledged.
Roger Cessna
There we go.
9021.
Okay, ATC is a bit slow. Things are slowing down, I think, so we might have to do my little trick, but we'll see how we go. But the reason why I opened this is I wanted to see if it'll give us options to land. But you know what? Fuck it. Go away. We don't want to talk to you
Gimme approach
anymore.
Cessna 9021, cancel flight following.
I'm not gonna bother.
Cessna 9021 gimme approach cancellation received. Squawk 7000. Frequency change
Oops.
approved.
No! Didn't mean to click that.
Gimme
Go away.
approach
No.
Cessna Hotel
No.
Lima 79021.
No.
Is type Cessna
Stop
Skyhawk
it.
1 miles west of Romeo Kilo
Stop
8
it.
India Golf 2,700 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Hotel Lima 7.
Yeah.
Squawk 57 Tree 1 Cessna 9021.
5731 says no. That's not
Cessna
how you say
9021
that, but
radar
okay.
contact 1 mile southwest of Romeo Kilo Kilo Hotel Romeo 2,900 feet. QNH 101 tree.
Alright. Acknowledge radar
Roger,
contact.
Cessna 9021.
And now let's please cancel the flight following.
Gimme
I don't
approach
want it anymore.
Cessna
Go away.
9021, cancel flight following.
And we'll set VFR on the
Cessna
transponder.
9021 gimme approach cancellation received. Squawk 7000. Frequency change approved.
Okay, go away. Beautiful. Alright. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. But yeah, this is looking really good. Really dense. Really densely packed. I like it. Let's turn off my night light so I can see it in beautiful colour. Oh. Fantastic. There's a cloud here, which we shouldn't really be flying in. Let's go around it, shall we? And then we'll start making our way downtown towards the airport, which is right there. So there's a bit of a crosswind for when we land, but it's only 4 knots, so we should be fine. We should be fine. It looks really nice. You look really nice. Get the speed to come down a bit more. We want to go for the right runway. And then I think we can make our turn now. Try and get some of this speed off us. $100 knots. bit high. I'm going to bring flaps out now to try and lose some speed. Do full flaps. We're a bit fast, but speed will come down. We're ballooning a bit. And then I'm just gonna look for where we need to go. Give it a bit more speed. A bit more throttle. Came in a bit low now, but that's okay. And touchdown. And I'm not even touching the brakes yet. We're just rolling. Have ourselves a taxi ribbon, which is somewhat useful. That was nice. That was okay. It was a bit short, a bit too low in the end, but it wasn't too bad. Get our flaps up. And then where are you going to take me? Do I ignore you or do I follow you? Well, we can follow you for now. That's fine. We'll see where it takes us. I think it's going to take us basically to where we were. Which, honestly, is fine by me. Ooh, we have a plane. I mean, we have a plane, yes, but there's a plane ahead of us. Half of me is tempted to ignore this taxi line and just park on our right here, but we'll see where it wants us to go. I am intrigued. Oh, it's going to take us over there. Okay. We can do that. Why not? Oh my god, it's taking us a long way out. Hey, you're facing the wrong way, my dude. You're not meant to be facing that way. Let's take a shortcut. She wants to go through a bus. Okay, not quite. Do you want us to stop here? And that's okay. Parking brake on. Engine cut. Jump out. And we can look at our skid marks. And we very much overshot the line there. But never mind. We tried. We tried. All right, awesome. So far, it seems like the sim is working. Trying not to jinx it too much, but it seems like it's working. So, I think it's time we start our career. Aerial firefighting. Search and rescue hoist. Cargo transport. Hook. How the fuck did that car end up there? Not even a road close by. It's an airport bus. Come on, Food Spoon. You've been on a bus at an airport, surely. Medevac. Agricultural aviation, not in the UK anymore. Mountain rescue. Oh, the Jeep. Oh. We don't talk about it. Oh my god. Aerial construction. Beluga! I want to fly the Beluga. See, we could just jump in and like fly the Beluga, fly all this stuff, but I kind of want to follow the career mode and then do it step by step. The sky is calling. Pursue your dream of a career in pornography, aviation. Rise of a pilot. Choose any location in the world where you want to start your career. Any location in the world. Can I start here? Oh my god, it's loading. Alright, so we have a couple of options. In the Tech Alpha, we started our career mode here in Cosford Air Base in the UK. Now, part of me remembers that wasn't the best choice, and I don't quite remember why. I think it was because of the long-ass taxiway. I don't remember. So I'm kind of tempted to go somewhere nearby, but also not the same. And what I'm actually tempted to do is go to... if I can remember where it is. Biggin Hill. I think it was Biggin Hill I was going to go to. Yes. Biggin Hill. Biggin Hill is, again, just one runway. It's close to London, which means we get some interesting views. And it's just one of those, like, famous places. And I think a lot of people learn to fly from Biggin Hill. The other option we have is Earl's Cone. And Earl's Cone is another place where you go when you're learning to fly. You go to Earl's Cone. Now, actually, I'm kind of tempted for this because it's a grass airstrip. No, I kind of want Biggins. I want to go Biggins, I think. I don't think I want to do a grass airstrip place because we're going to be doing a lot of airstrips anyway. So I think just outside London, or we do Red Hill. Oh, Red Hill is all grass. Yeah, I think we do Biggin Hill. I'm tempted to say Biggin Hill. The other alternative, I'm so indecisive. I'm sorry. Is we could also do Wolverhampton, or we cannot. Where is it? It's here. Wait, is Wolverhampton not available? Because I know that we can't do Birmingham. You cannot do massive international airports. So even though it says start anywhere, you actually cannot start anywhere. But I don't think Wolverhampton. Didn't you read the news? Wolverhampton no longer has an airport. But it's called... It's a great airport name as well. Is it meant to be here? Is this why it's now crossed off because it's now not available? Is that why the farmers have X'd it so that no planes try and land here? Potentially. Alright, well, I guess that has made our decision for us, is we're going to go to Biggin Hill. Biggin Hill is going to be our location. It's going to be our base, our home base. Not to be confused with the shop home base. Right, it's been a bit slow at loading, but hopefully it will work. Let's finger our crosses and hope for the best. Hey, there we go. It is working. Beautiful. Welcome to Biggin Hill, Echo Golf Kilo Bravo. And yes, the audio glitches is the game. It's not you, it's not the stream, it's just the game. It's trying, okay? It's trying. Come on, game. I believe in you. It loaded. Let's get some ambiance in the background. I love how that was a loading screen just to watch me walk by, and then that was it. There we go. Hello there. You must be Dan Bennett, #8166, right? Welcome to Biggin Hill. I'm Scott, the owner of this air club. Hi, Scott. What's going on in my fucking hair? That's not the hairdo I chose.
At the club, we provide all the training lessons you need to get started and earn your private pilot license.
Excellent.
Then, once you've earned your PPL, you can build up your flight hours and get more experience by taking people out on first flights.
Sounds good.
But before any of that, let's head outside and take a flight to get familiar with our aircraft and the local surroundings.
All right. Sounds like a plan to me, Steve. Scott. It's struggling. But it is doing it. I should open Task Mangler, actually. Just so I can see that it is trying.
Welcome to the apron.
What's going on
This is
there?
where all our flying adventures begin.
Alright, we're good.
Why
We're
don't
in.
you walk around a bit while I finish the pre-flight preparations?
Walk around a bit. Alright, so move around the aircraft and look around. Oh, look, done. Beautiful. It wanted me to use the
Today we will
keyboard.
be flying in a Cessna 172 Skyhawk. It's the main trainer airplane in our flight school.
Beautiful.
Our Cessna's got a glass cockpit and a 180 horsepower engine. Climbs well and is easy to fly. It's one sweet ride. I'm ready if you are, so hop in and buckle up. Let the good times roll.
Let the good times roll. Let's jump on
Welcome
in.
aboard. While you settle in, let's go over our flight plan.
Okay.
After taking off, we will climb to 2,100 feet above sea level, and then fly over the airport to enjoy the view. Ready? Why don't you start the engine for us?
I don't think that's the flight plan we're doing. I don't think this is correct at all. That looks a bit bonkers. Alright, let's start the aircraft. So it wants me to press Control E to do the startup procedure. We're going to do it properly. We're going to do it normally. So, fuel selector on. Mixture in.
Perfect. The wind is from 270 degrees direction with a speed of 9 knots, so we'll be taking off from runway 21.
2-1. Okay, that's going to annoy me. I'm going to fix that. I believe it is in narration and audio. No, Dan, it's in... I heard where it was, and now I forgot. Advanced options? Nope. Flight model? Probably not. Assistances? Gyro drift we're turning off because it's just annoying. Flight path stuff we'll keep on for learning and stuff, I think. That's absolutely fine. That's just visual assistance stuff. Ba-da-da-da. Wait, is it not a thing that I can fix anymore? Oh, language. Units of... Oh, authentic ATC. There we go. And then we want to use the hybrid, which is similar to metric, but uses feet for altitude. That's what we want. Beautiful. And then English US, I guess, is the one we're going to be using. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Cool. Back in we go.
Okay, let me taxi to the runway.
Oh, you're going to taxi for us, are you? Okay. So he makes me start the engine, and then he does the taxiing. Unbelievable.
All right, now comes the fun part.
Hell yeah.
After releasing the brakes and applying full power, we will speed up and take off once we reach 60 knots airspeed. We will be climbing at 139 kilometers per hour, which is the recommended climbing speed
139
for the
kilometers an
Cessna
hour is a
Skyhawk.
recommended climbing
While
speed.
climbing,
Oh, oops.
we will follow a left-hand traffic
been doing
pattern
like
and
80.
make 2 turns. Don't worry if it sounds overwhelming. I am here to help.
I believe in you,
Release
Scott.
the parking brakes, otherwise we're not going anywhere.
Done.
Ready for takeoff?
Yes.
Apply full power to get us moving.
All right. Full power.
You handle the yoke, and I'll take care of the pedals.
Okay.
Steering the aircraft on the runway during takeoff.
Okay. So I don't need to steer. He's going to do that for us. Come on, at least get us on center line, Scott. Come on. And...
We have reached 102 kilometers per hour. Pull the yoke a little bit to lift off.
Already done. Beautiful and smooth.
We are 300 feet above the ground. I will retract the flaps.
Okay.
You keep climbing.
Okay.
Perfect climbing attitude and speed.
Thank you.
I see you know what you're doing.
Yep. I know, it's unbelievable, isn't it?
We are approaching our first turn. As you'll see, the Cessna 172 requires very little yoke movement to turn.
Yep. Oh yeah. The trim is it was in a different trim, but that's okay. We're good. And now we'll make our turn. But I want to keep these visual aids on because, not because I'm stupid, but because
Keep
I think
climbing and prepare for the next turn.
I don't know if it wants me to follow these specific patterns. Because you'll notice on the FMC, on FMC? On the G1000, on the Garmin, where I'm flying is not the planned route. So I would never have
Okay,
gotten
turn
this
left
right.
Again. We are almost there. Remember,
If I didn't
we
have
need
this.
to climb to 2,100 feet. It will keep us 500 feet above the traffic pattern.
Yes.
I love the weather today. The clouds are beautiful, aren't they?
It's hardly any clouds, my friend, but sure. Sure. We're coming up to 2,000 feet.
There we are. 2,100 feet above sea level and 500 feet above the traffic
Beautiful.
pattern. We have safe separation with the other airplanes.
What a view.
Look around, see our airport?
Yeah, I
Let's
do.
fly over it.
Let's fly over the airport. Okay, I'll have just free reign to fly over it. Oh, no, there we go. It wants us to do this. Okay. Let's try and trim it so we stop climbing.
Fantastic. I know that you're busy navigating and controlling the plane, but don't forget to enjoy the view.
I forgot. Wow. I forgot. I forgot you were here. I was too busy enjoying the view. And you ruined it. Don't look at me like that.
Well done. I believe you have a talent for piloting.
Thanks. I'll take that compliment. Thank you very much. Alright, return to the airport.
I hope you enjoyed the flight. Let's head back to the ground now.
Okay. Mission success. Beautiful.
I'm glad that we flew together today.
Aww.
This might be the first chapter in your pilot's journey, if you want to embark on it. Let's catch up at our headquarters.
He's glad. Oh, I just realized my captions are picking up the game. That should not be happening. Why?
You seemed comfortable out there. I'm sure you will get your PPL in no time.
Oh, I know why.
There's a laptop in the office that shows all the certification information you'll need for your PPL exam. Take a look.
Okay, fixed. Not sure why the caption was given double captions there, but never mind. Alright, head to certification to pass your PPL
Here you
exam.
can see all the different certifications you can pass throughout your career.
I forgot about food, by the way. Need to throw some sweet potato fries into the air fryer. That's as complex as I want to go today. Honestly, though, same vibe, except mine was chicken.
Your first step is to work towards your private pilot license.
Hell yeah.
All the training lessons you'll need to pass the PPL exam are available here. Make sure you're comfortable with these before
So
taking the
last
exam.
time in the tech alpha, you just went straight into doing your private pilot license. Here we actually have training modules. So we have all these training modules to do, and then we can take our exam. Now we can take the exam right now if we want to as well. What do we think? Do I try and just take it? I kind of know all the things already. No, we should do it properly, shouldn't we? We should do it properly. Let's do it. Sim controls. Before getting to know about the aircraft controls, we'll go over basic camera and toolbar interactions, which are essential tools to master the flight simulator. Okay. So it's going to be very, very, very basic stuff. But if you are brand new to Flight Sim and want to try Flight Sim out, this is what you want to do. This is what you want to be doing. It will definitely help you. My music channel is still clicking. It's still going crazy. So I'll tell you what's good is we can tell the game is working because I can see that it's downloading at 100 megabits a second. Whereas yesterday it was doing 0.1. So it's actually working. The servers are in a lot better shape right now. Still not perfect, as we can see. It's a little bit slow, but it's definitely doing a lot better. Which we like. We like that. It's very weird. Alright, what are we doing? Mission steps. None.
Welcome to Sedona. I'm Captain Jess
Ooh.
Molina.
Look at this
and I'll be your
mountain.
instructor.
Don't look at this. Look at this mountain. Don't look at this.
For this
Look
lesson,
at
we're going to
this
start on the
mountain.
ground and focus on some
Oh,
basic
frame rate.
concepts.
Ooh, frame rate.
Fundamentals every pilot needs to know before hitting the skies. This is your plane, a classic, the Cessna 172.
Why is the frame rate so bad?
Take a look around it. In the simulator, anytime you want, you can easily switch to cruiser mode.
Ellie! Daniel Bennett flying into our hearts. I'll always fly into your heart, Ellie. I love you. I hope you're good. Show hoodie. You want to show my hoodie? Here's my hoodie. Here's my hoodie. Ellie with a Riz. Ellie's fantastic. We love
The
Ellie.
cursor is handy for interacting with menus and cockpit controls or
Frame rate
instruments.
is sorting its life out. I
As
don't
you
think
can
it likes
see,
this.
Activating the cursor also displays the toolbar at the top of the screen.
Yes.
The toolbar is a quick access menu that allows you to control various aspects of the simulation.
Mm-hmm.
Try to find and open the controls panel.
That's sick. You're sick. How are you, Ellie? I hope you're good. Open the control panel. Oh, this. Okay.
The controls panel is a useful reminder of the button layout for the devices you're currently using.
Yep.
Now try to find and open the camera panel in the toolbar.
Done.
The camera panel allows you to access the various views and
Oh my
camera
gosh, she just
modes
came
of the
inside my
simulation.
ears.
Go ahead and close all the panels for now.
Done.
In front of you is the
I'm
yoke,
cranky.
the
How are you?
primary
Why are you
means of controlling the
cranky?
aircraft.
Do you need hugs and
In the
pets?
simulation, you will be controlling the aircraft with your peripherals of choice. So, let's hide the yoke for now.
Let's hide the yoke.
All right, as we've seen, when you want to look around you, it's easy to rotate the camera.
It is.
But you can also move it freely in the cockpit to get a better view
Ooh.
of anything you want to see,
Ooh.
even through a window to look outside.
Ooh. Move the camera with shift. Oh, what's that?
Now,
Oh, okay.
reset the camera
Oh, that's
to
to
its original
translate.
position.
Oh, that's actually kind of sick. So I can sit at the back here and be like, "Hi guys, you're doing great." It's beautiful.
All right, that covers all the main
My
camera
dogs are
functions
testing my
available in the
patience. They
simulation.
both thrown up and I'm annoyed.
Try to familiarize yourself
Ugh.
with them a bit more, then reset the camera to its original position
I'm
whenever you're done.
sorry. Is this a new plane you've never flown? No, I've flown this, but we are starting a brand new career on Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. And we are just doing all the lessons in preparation for our private pilot license lesson. Or, not lesson, the other one.
Great.
Exam. There we go. So that's what this is at the moment, just go through these. Whether it matters us going through these, I don't know. Because I can skip them, but we get Steam achievements. Let's go. So I think we should do them. 100%. Beautiful. Let's go to the next training. Ellie, tell the dogs to go away. And that'll make everything better. We want a happy Ellie. We don't want a cranky Ellie. We want a happy Ellie. Yeah. Everybody now. 1, 2, 3. Happy Ellie. Woo. Sorry. Fucking weirdo. Aircraft essentials. It's essential that your aircraft has a propeller. And wings. Definitely
Let's
wings.
get you familiar with the aircraft, a Cessna 172, and a few commands to navigate it through the skies.
Alright,
In front of you is the yoke.
you've got to be yoking. Can confirm. It is a yoke.
The yoke is like a steering wheel, more or less.
Yeah. Is this
Turn
co-op?
left
It is
or
not
right to
co-op.
control the ailerons and bank the aircraft into turns. Look at the trailing edge of the wings while turning the yoke to see the effect on the ailerons.
Let's have a look. Let's look at the wings. Look at the trailing edge, how it
Okay.
turns. Beautiful.
Now, the difference between the yoke and a steering wheel
You have a
is
wheel.
can
It's
pull
not a
or
wheel,
push
it's a
on the
yoke. She just explained that.
This
Come on,
controls
Ellie.
the elevator at the back of the aircraft
Like a
to make
true
it
nerd. Let's
climb
go,
or
let's go.
descend. Look at the horizontal stabilizer while you pull on the yoke. You can see how it affects the elevator.
Now, look at this as I pull on it. Okay, watch. You ready? I don't know why the frame rate is tanking so much. Look at this. I'm going to pull on my yoke. Ugh.
Nice.
It's...
Down at your feet are the rudder pedals.
The
They
frame
steer
rate
the
will sort
aircraft
itself
when you're
out,
on
I
the
think.
ground. The upper part of the pedals also control your brakes.
Yes.
In the air, they control the rudder at the end of the vertical stabilizer to yaw the aircraft. This is mostly for small corrections. For coordinating turns or
I'll
compensating
look
for a
while you
plane's
pull it.
tendency,
How
pull
about
left
you
during
pull it
takeoffs
and I'll look?
climbs.
Sorry.
Look at the vertical tail while operating the pedals to see the effect on the rudder.
Alright, so again, we'll look outside. Frame rate, please come back. I don't know why you're being shitty. And look at my rudder wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Last but not least, the throttle is located near the center of the cockpit.
Yeah, it is. Look at
Pushing
my
forward
throttle.
will increase power. Pulling back will decrease power.
Throttle this.
First, look at the throttle and select it.
I don't want to select it. Okay, it wants me to select it.
Keep it selected and push it forward to increase power.
Oh, you want me to do it with the mouse, you poo head?
Power is increased. Now pull it back to decrease power. Power is decreased. Now we'll do the same without focusing on it. Deselect the throttle.
Mm-hmm.
Look away from the throttle and increase power.
I'm looking away, I'm looking away, I'm
Set
looking
your
away.
throttle to idle.
It's now on idle.
Excellent.
The frame rate is really tanky.
engine
I
is
don't know why. Let's try and just wiggle it a second because it's actually annoying me. And I see that we're skipping frames actually. Nice rudder, thanks. So let's... yes. Put this back to high end. This back to ultra. And then motion blur can turn the fuck off.
You'll be able to see the power change on your RPM indicator.
There we go, that's better.
You will find it on your PFD screen in the top left corner.
Yes, I see it.
This tells you how fast the engine is spinning in hundreds of revolutions per minute.
Stream took quite a hit there, but it's all good now. Yeah, I just saw it was
Next,
skipping
take a look at your current
frames.
speed on the airspeed indicator.
I don't know what was causing
It's on
it,
the
but we're
left on your
good.
PFD screen.
Yeah, I see it.
It measures the speed in knots. To check your altitude,
Thank you for
look to
tweeting,
the
by the way.
altimeter. It's on the right on your PFD screen.
Yes.
Not all aircraft have integrated screens with all this information. A lot of them rely on analog instruments.
Old school instruments.
You can find the analog versions of the airspeed indicator and the altimeter just above the throttle. They are respectively on the left and right.
Yep. There they are.
The analog altimeter has 3 hands similar to a clock. The long, thick pointer indicates 100-foot
The
intervals.
long and
The short,
thick one.
is 1,000-foot intervals.
Short and
the
thick.
long, thin one counts 10,000-foot intervals. That's all for today. Next time, we'll see how it feels in the air.
Beautiful. Alright, so now we know our plane. We know what the instruments mean. We know what happens when we twiddle our rudder. Yeah, good evening, Concrete. How are you doing, dude? Good to see you. Attitude. I'll give you attitude. We're in the air. We have no frames. Okay, it's coming. There we go.
To help demonstrate pitch, I've drawn 3 lines on the windshield. Notice how the middle line matches the horizon while we're flying level?
Yeah, if you can
This
make
is
it
the
fly
cruise
level.
attitude. The lower dotted line is the climb attitude, and the upper one is the descent attitude. Let's dig deeper into what that means.
Okay.
Pull back gently on the yoke
Can you
until
let me
the climb
trim?
attitude line matches the horizon.
You can let me
Then
trim.
maintain that attitude.
Okay, I don't know what you said, but... Oh, you want me to do this. Okay. Place the lower line on the horizon. Done.
According to your altimeter, we're gaining altitude,
Oh, I've worked out what's happening. Okay, we're good.
but we're losing airspeed, proving you can avoid basic physics while making a climb. That's good. Keep working on it, you'll get better.
I honestly, I
Now,
forgot what
let's
we were
level back
doing. I was
out.
too busy working out why we were struggling so much. Place cruise attitude on the horizon. Okay.
Our speed is increasing and our altitude is stable.
Yes.
That's good. That's okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is it
Push
good or is it
gently on the
okay?
yoke until the descent attitude line matches the horizon.
Okay.
Then maintain that attitude. As expected, with a nose-down attitude, our altitude is decreasing while our speed
I'll
is
give you a
picking up.
nose down attitude.
Great. That's good. Keep working on it. You'll get better.
Yeah, I will. I'll get better when you
Okay,
don't fuck
bring
me.
us back to level flight.
Alright. Level flight.
Now your speed is decreasing and your altitude is stable.
Trying to trim it in as well.
That's good.
There we go.
That's okay.
What?
Try to make only small adjustments to your pitch.
I'm
to
fucking
avoid
trying,
overcorrection.
bitch. Sorry. Okay, cool. That was not the best. It started off with us having 0 power, but that's okay. Yeah, that wasn't great. That wasn't great at all, but honestly, it's fine. I love your commentary. Imagine someone making clips out of context stuff. Oh god, please no. Please no. I've said some shit, man. I've said some shit. Alright, I can keep the throttle in fully. And hopefully that won't fuck me too much. Let's give it a second to load because, whoa. There we go.
For this lesson, we're going to use a line drawn on the windshield to indicate the cruise attitude.
Okay. What, now or?
Gently move the yoke to the left until the dotted line matches up with the horizon.
Oh, to the left. Lol.
Then maintain that bank.
Dee da 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 do. Ba ba
Excellent.
ba da bo. Can't I straighten up now?
Let's see you level back out.
Yeah, cool.
All right. For the next step, turning to the right, let's see how you do on your own without any markings.
Okay.
You can see a series of notches representing 10-degree increments on the attitude indicator part of your PFD.
Yep.
As a general rule, you always want to keep your turns under 30 degrees.
Keep turns under 30 degrees. Yeah, I sometimes do that. Can I go right now?
Start banking right until you're lined up with the second notch to the right on the attitude
Second notch.
indicator.
Roger.
Then, maintain that 20-degree bank while remaining at the same altitude until I ask you to stop.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's do it.
Nice.
That wasn't stop. She didn't say
Level us
stop.
back out now.
Okay, there we go. Still didn't say stop, but okay.
Great. Wow, great job.
Thanks. Nice. That's a nice quick one. It's really going hard on loading. It's really taking some taxing. But hopefully stream is okay. Turn left was worse than my turn right, but they were mostly kind of the same. But we still got an A, so I'll take that. I didn't pay attention to what I said we were going to do because she's going to tell us anyway, so there's no point. Hello? Alright, let's just jump us in. That was a mistake.
Let's talk about the throttle. If you have the need for speed, then the throttle's for you. Full control over the power output of the engine. In the Cessna 172, that relates directly to the RPM displayed on the tachometer on the PFD.
Yes.
Pull back on the throttle to reduce RPM to 1800. Look how your speed and altitude are also decreasing.
Well, I'm trying to stop my altitude from decreasing, but yes.
Excellent.
It's not
Okay,
working very well.
let's throttle back up to 2,400 RPM. Your speed is increasing now.
Yeah, it is.
As long as you maintain the same attitude, your altitude will keep climbing as well.
Always remain the same attitude.
Nice.
Alright, cool.
That was excellent.
My yoke is still a bit sticky, so that's
With piston planes
making
like
it
this
really
Cessna,
difficult to do
it's
little
common to
small
have
movements,
power
but that's
targets
okay.
defined in RPM.
This scenery is amazing, though. God damn. "91, 92, I'll take that. It's an A." Alright, maneuver test. Maintain different altitudes or attitudes, combine climb, level flight, descents and turns, and manage power settings. Okie dokie. Alright, just give it a sec to load. There we go.
The art of maneuvering a plane through the air isn't a mystery to you anymore.
True.
Now it's time to test the skills you've learned.
Some would say it never was.
As you can see, we're cruising at 6,000 feet on
Yeah.
a north heading of 360 degrees. Start by descending to 5,500 feet while maintaining a northerly heading.
Northerly heading. Okie dokie. Keep to northerly heading. And descend down to 5,500 feet.
While descending, reduce throttle to avoid overspeed.
I reduce throttle to descend. Okay, we'll descend a bit quicker.
While descending, reduce throttle to avoid overspeed.
I did. Get back north. There we go.
That's good. Now, climb to 6,000 feet and turn to a south heading.
Turn to a south heading and go to
On the
what,
Cessna 172,
6,000 feet?
you need full power to climb effectively. You can start the climb when you're ready.
I was trying to
You
climb.
put your plane in a dangerous situation.
What? How? What did I do?
Now, climb to 6,000 feet and turn to a south heading.
Let's try again. I don't know what
On the
happened.
Cessna 172,
Oh, I
you need
banked
full
too
power
hard,
to
that's
climb
why. Okay.
effectively.
It won't let you bank too hard because otherwise it will just be like, oh, it's too hard. So we will rotate till we are pointing south. And keep climbing to 6,000. almost. 100 feet to go.
Nice. The
Nice.
turn was good, but try to climb faster in the future.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, next exercise. Maintain your heading of 180 degrees, stay at 6,000 feet, and adjust your airspeed to 80 knots.
Oh my god. Okay. So we need to keep pointing south. And then we need to get to 80 knots, which is now where we are.
All right.
Which means I need to pull up a
That
bit,
was
just keep
excellent.
holding it. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, that worked. It's a shame about the little overbanked. So it was like, no, dangerous, which it wasn't. I had it entirely under control, but it's not how they wanted it done, so that's fine. But we still got an A, so that's good. What's next? Pre-flight. Okie dokie. We're bashing through these trainings, getting ready for our PPL. Our private pilot license training or exam is just going to be take off, basically turn, there. So that'll be pretty easy.
Hello.
God, my character
Today
looks
we're
awful.
going to go over all the steps that precede turning on your engine.
Okay.
Those steps are essential to ensure your aircraft's integrity and that everything is in order for a smooth and seamless flight.
Yes.
First of all, stretch your legs a bit and take a look at your aircraft and your surroundings.
Look at our surroundings. Look at these
We never
hills.
took
Look
much
at these
time to look at our
mountains.
aircraft from the outside, so take your time if you want to inspect it.
God damn.
You might have noticed some extra bits on your aircraft. These
Yep.
are the covers and chocks. Covers are installed when the plane is not in use and are meant to avoid damaging its sensitive parts. Chocks are there to immobilize the aircraft.
God, I need something to
You'll
look
need
after
to
my
remove them
sensitive
before
parts.
takeoff.
Alright, remove the engine covers. Remove the static port cover. Remove the chocks. And then remove the pitot tube cover.
And we're done for the outside. Now that we're sure your aircraft is functional and ready to taxi, let's check the inside.
Inside we go.
Let's get to the matter at hand. You've been given an EFB,
What's the matter?
also referred to as an electronic flight bag.
Yep, here's our
It's a
EFB.
tablet that stores critical flight information and is the ideal tool to prepare your flight plans and enhance your piloting experience.
Mm-hmm.
Open
Oh,
it and take a look. Feel free to follow a quick guided tour of its features.
we actually have a flight plan in. Okay. This is your EFB. With it, you can plan a flight, use checklists, check information, and more stuff about your flight. We do a quick turnaround. You basically have the Atlas app, aircraft app, pilot book app, so you can see how many total flight hours you've had, and it really breaks it down into your logbook. It's actually kind of cool. You got a couple of settings, so knots, feet, nautical miles, pounds for weights, volume. Those we're going to change because temperature should be Celsius. Some more apps here, including a flight planner, which, by the way, and we'll get to that at some point, Microsoft have got their own flight planner and own chart system, and it's fucking brilliant. If you go to planner.flightsimulator.com and log in, you can then have it on the browser and do all your flight planning and then go into the sim, and it will be on your EFB. It's fucking sick. So this is our flight planner, so we can open our EFB with just
The
tab
EFB
as well to
features
have it next to
an
us.
interactive map, a flight plan editor, aircraft and current flight information, a nav log as well as fuel
Celsius.
and payload options.
There we
The
go.
EFB has plenty to offer, but if you want to get directly into the action, you can turn it off after you finish the quick tour.
I can make it bigger. Oh, nice, okay. I can make it horizontal. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Okay. I actually like that you can make it horizontal. But it's still
Seems like
vertical
we're
over
all
here,
clear
so...
on the checklist. Now start this pretty bird up.
Start this pretty bird up. Alright. Let's start up the pretty bird. Who's a pretty bird? Who's a pretty bird? We'll do that. That is in. That is out. Battery can come on. Fuel pump. We can run for a minute. Turn it off. Magneto.
Now that we've covered all the preparations, let's get to the good stuff, shall we?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's get to the good stuff. What's the good stuff? Pre-flight. More pre-flight. More pre-flight. Oh, taxiing. Nice. I'm sorry if it's glitching the stream, by the way. It's definitely taking up some resources every time it's loading. So I apologize if it's a bit unbearable. Do let me know. Maybe I need to throttle it in some way. But it's fine once
Let's take
it
a moment
loads.
to talk about taxiing.
Let's do that.
Taxiing refers to moving the aircraft on the ground under its own power.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we've taken a moment.
In particular, getting from the ramp out to the hold short point on the edge of the runway.
Mm-hmm.
Steering on the ground
Which
is
is here.
managed through the rudder pedals.
Run pedals.
That's right, unlike driving a car, we turn by using our feet. Okay, ready? With the throttle idle, release your parking brake.
Done.
Okay. Now, gently increase throttle to get the aircraft moving. Go easy on your throttle. Use your rudder pedal to turn left and enter the taxiway.
Oh, you want me to go all the way
Increase
down there?
throttle to gain
Okey-dokey.
forward momentum and then reduce RPM accordingly to match a fast walking speed while taxiing. Now, test the brakes. Good. Brakes checked.
Brakes checked.
Taxi to the next exit, then come to a stop.
All right.
Remember to control your speed with throttle and brakes. See the crossing in front of us.
No.
Stop before it, as if traffic was coming off the runway.
Okay. Oh, stop before. Stop at a holding point. Okay, we can do that. Does it want me to stop in the box or just outside the box? It wants me to stop in the box. And that is absolutely okay. Boom.
All right, taxi to holding point Alpha 1 next. It's at the far end of the airport, near the head of runway 21. Stay as close as possible to the taxiway center, marked by the yellow line.
Mhm.
And watch your speed.
Mm-hmm.
Watch your speed.
I'm watching my speed. My speed is fine. Everything is awesome. Bit of a hilly taxiway, this, goddamn. Dude, those mountains in the background look amazing. With the new terrain and height data, the detail on those is incredible. Ah, it reminds me of the Grand Canyon when we flew around in the Grand Canyon on the Tech Alpha.
After the right turn,
Good times.
come to a stop before the hold short point.
Yep.
In prep for takeoff.
Okie dokie. And we'll get rid of the power. Come around the bend. And then we'll just stop at this holding point. Which you're almost going to do automatically. Dink.
You've mastered that lesson.
Hell yeah.
The next challenge will be to keep the aircraft under control while at full throttle for takeoff.
That's not a challenge. That's not a challenge. That's just flying. We got this. Oh no! I pressed the wrong one. No. No. Oh my god, come on. A. Take off. Oh my god, I'm yawning, guys. I apologize. Okay, what are we
There's
doing?
an old saying I like: a mile of road will take you a mile. A mile of runway will take you anywhere.
Sure.
Taking off isn't hard, but there are a few key points to remember.
Go up.
First, we always take off into the wind, which
Yep.
won't be an issue on a calm day like today. Second, before we enter a runway, we always make sure it's clear. Check to the right to see if a vehicle is on the runway. And to the left to make sure no other planes are approaching. Runway
Done.
numbers are not arbitrary. Each number matches the first two number of the runway's compass bearing, rounded to the nearest 10 degrees.
Yes.
For example, a runway orientated towards the north would be numbered 36, which is 360 degrees on a compass. Everything looks good, no cross traffic. Go ahead and taxi into position. Now slowly taxi onto the runway and align the plane with the center line. Then stop your plane just after the number 21.
Gonna do it nice and slowly. He says, putting in more throttle. Okay, she wants me to stop here.
Excellent. All right, let's do this. Apply full power, and I'll walk you through the takeoff as we go.
Okay.
Use your rudder to stay on the center line.
Yep.
And keep pushing power until you reach 55 knots.
Yep. There's 50, 55.
Good. Now, gently pull back on the yoke.
Gently pull back.
And we're airborne.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Line up the top of your instrument panel so it's a couple of inches above the horizon.
Yep.
That'll pitch us up and set a good climb attitude. Maintain 75 knots, and we'll reach our target altitude of 5,500 feet in no time. Focus on flying straight. Use your rudders to remove the left yaw plane as when climbing. You can see your current yaw input by looking at the MFD's slip skid indicator.
I don't bother too much with that. I think we're good. 5,500 feet is in.
Okay, 5,500 feet. You've reached your target altitude. That was a nice takeoff.
Thank you. The only thing I didn't do is reach 75 knots. I think we were a bit below. So it might penalise me for that. But honestly, that's fine. Yeah. I think that's why it's penalising me. But honestly, we got an A. We did good. We did good. Focus on your yoke. No need to do the throttle or the flaps on this one. It just wants yoke management, apparently. Okie dokie.
For this landing exercise, I want you to focus on the yoke only.
Okay, doing. You've put me in a climb. It makes me want to trim.
We're close enough to the runway to land safely without adding any throttle.
Yep.
Maintain a speed of around 65 knots. Pitch down if you're going too slow.
Okay.
Pitch up if you're too fast.
You want me to go pitch
Keep
up?
your airspeed at 65 knots. When you're 10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare.
Wait, what?
To flare means to raise the nose of the aircraft to slow your descent for a softer landing, but without ever leveling off or climbing.
Wait, what?
The main landing gear will touch down before the nose
You
wheel
want
does.
me to... Okay, it lied to me. It said not to bother with the throttle, but I do need to bother with the throttle. We are now way too high. Okay, that one just fucked me. That was not on me. See, it says no need to actuate your throttle or flaps on this one, but you do need to do that. Otherwise, you can't fucking... How am I meant to land? It was on full throttle. Let's try that again.
For this landing exercise, I want you to focus on the yoke only.
I'm not.
We're close enough to the runway to land safely without adding any throttle. Maintain a speed of around 65 knots. Pitch down if you're going too slow. Pitch up if you're too fast.
Yep.
Keep your airspeed at 65 knots.
I'm gonna have
when you're
to
10
bring
feet
out
above the runway,
flaps.
it's time to flare. To flare means to raise the nose of the aircraft to slow your descent for a softer landing, but without ever leveling off or climbing. The main landing gear will touch down before the nose wheel does.
But now we can bring it down to around 65 knots, which is perfect. Actually now below 65 knots, so let's try and get it back in.
We're coming up on flare height.
Yep,
Resist the temptation to pull back.
too late.
Now, focus on the end of the runway and pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose.
That's not
just
a
above
great
it.
lesson. That's kind of confusing, that one. But we're good.
Nice. Now, apply the brakes progressively to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop. Use rudder pedals to stay on the center line.
That was a very confusing lesson.
Well done.
Because it
But
starts
there's
you
room
off
for
too
improvement.
high. And then
Keep
it
in
tells
mind
you
that
not to
approaching
touch the
the runway
throttle
at
or
the
the
right
flaps,
speed
but you
is
have to
key
touch
to a
the
good
throttle or
landing.
flaps in order to get down, but it wants you to land. So that's a very confusing training, that one. I can see that one catching people out. Still a B, so I'll take it, but yeah, that was confusing. And then I couldn't really flare it because going too fast. And this one just wants you to focus on throttle management. Kind of a shame that that one was so confusing. Hopefully this one's better. Does this also want me to land? Yes.
In the first part of this landing exercise, I want you to stay on the glide path by using the throttle. You can make
I
small
can't even use the
corrections with
yoke.
the yoke to stay aligned with the runway.
Right now I
Smooth
cannot use the
action on
yoke. It doesn't
throttle
let
is
me.
Key for remaining on the correct glide path.
So I just have to use throttle.
If you find yourself too high, reduce your power. If you're too low,
Okay, stop
increase it.
talking.
Remember though, always make soft corrections.
Okay.
You don't want to
I can't pull up
overcompensate.
or down yet.
Now you can use the elevator to land.
Oh God. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Look how fast we are now.
500.
Bringing full flaps out again. Oh, what was that about? And then we're just gonna let the speed roll off.
Reduce throttle to idle.
I have.
Now, focus on the end of the runway and pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above
Done.
it. Nice.
Done.
Now, apply the brakes to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop.
That's terrible. That is a terrible training lesson. That's awful.
That was excellent.
That was not excellent. That was terrible. Yeah, you touch those flaps. I'll touch your flaps. I can't see your in-game person. Does he look like you? He does not look like me, no. That's him. Oh, you can't... Oh, sorry. That's him. It does not look like me. Now it looks like me. Bring aircraft to a stop. 60%. Are you fucking kidding me? I stopped. Hey, I tell you what though, 96% on following the glide slope. I'll take that. I will take that. Alright, landing next. What goes up must come down, minus speed. We're just gonna land. Cool. Ayo, ayo. Let me extend those flaps, sorry. Anyway, what are you up to, Ali? What's your day looking like?
My first instructor used to say, the best part of flying is landing in one piece.
Yeah, I see
Today,
that.
You're in charge of bringing us in for a safe landing.
Alright, easy. I see the
And I've
runway.
already set us up in landing configuration at 65 knots with 20 degrees of flaps.
You're lying to me. We don't have 20 degrees of flaps.
Keep your aim point on the runway.
We do not have
threshold.
20 degrees of
When
flaps.
you're 10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare.
But she wants me to have 65 knots at this point already. Which is fine. That we can do. There we go. We'll just try and slowly bring it down. Can't you just float to the landing? Imagine. Trying to get myself to game and I'm being lazy. It's okay to be lazy. Are you playing with anybody or are you soloing today? Try and bring it back to 65 knots. To bring it down a bit. We're now a bit high. Need to lose some more speed. One red. Two red. Beautiful. Are those runway textures going to turn up or? Three reds. We'll do a bit more throttle. Bring the speed back up as well. Yeah, we're a bit low now, but that's okay. This whole maintain 65 knots thing is kind of difficult, but we're getting there. Alright. Throttle out.
Reduce throttle to idle.
Already done.
Now,
Slightly
focus on the
pull
end of the
back.
runway and pull back slightly on the
Oh,
yoke
that
to
was a
aim
bit
the
of a hard
nose just
landing.
above it.
That was a bit of a hard one. And not center line, but that's okay.
Nice. Now, apply the brakes progressively to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop.
That wasn't the best landing.
Use rudder pedals to stay on the center line.
But
That was excellent.
we stayed on the center line, and she said it was excellent. And I'll take that. If she's happy, I'm happy. Not really. I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks. What? I don't have plans. Oh, Ellie. You should always stream. Even if you don't have plans, you should always stream. I realise that's entirely rich coming from me, but still. Downwind. It's actually a lot of training lessons before you get to the PPL. This is kind of cool. It's pretty neat. Please don't crash. Okay, we're good. Alright. What next?
Okay, we're currently flying on the downwind leg.
Yes.
At the standard traffic pattern altitude of 6,000 feet.
Yeah, sort of.
It's a flight path parallel to the landing runway, but in the opposite direction.
Yes. Because the runway
In
is over there.
downwind, you want to start preparing for landing. That means setting your speed and flaps configuration.
Okay.
We are passing the end of the runway, so go ahead and reduce RPM to 1700.
Okay. 1700
It'll help you to slow you down to 80
is
knots
matched.
and begin your descent. The flaps provide extra lift at the expense of additional drag. This extra lift allows flying at a lower airspeed. Flaps allow for smoother and shorter landings.
Try and get to 80 knots
Go
for God's
ahead
sake.
and extend 10 degrees of flaps, all while maintaining current speed.
10 degrees of flaps is in. And then we'll try and bring the speed back in. It's really hard to do this when
We will turn to the base leg
the
when the
yoke
end
is
of the
sticky.
runway is at a 45-degree angle behind us.
That's okay.
Turn left onto the base leg.
Okay, turning left. Oh. Trying to keep it. Oh my god. I'm a bit twitchy. What's going on?
Try to keep our speed around 75 knots.
75 knots now. Okay, okay, we can do
Keep an
that.
eye on the runway as we get ready for our final turn.
Where's the runway? It's over there. Yes.
Turn
Oops.
left onto final.
Alright, let's turn left.
Make your left turn onto final.
I am. We're a bit high, but it should be okay.
Keep a stabilized approach with 65 knots airspeed and prepare for landing.
Yep, will do. So I'm going to bring
Use
out 4
throttle
flaps.
and flaps as required to adjust the glide slope.
You should always stream. Exactly. You should always stream. 24/7. At least subathon when. Oh, let's get a bit more speed in. And now we can bring it back. Bit hard
Apply the
again,
brakes and stop the plane.
but it's okay. I could have floated it a bit longer. Brake! Brake! Ugh.
You followed the traffic pattern well.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you are happy with me. Look at those skid marks. God damn. God damn. We got a B. Final approach and landing was not very good. Maintaining glide slope and alignment. Keep speed. Yeah, the speed was, I think, the main issue. But it wasn't too bad. We got our first solo flight. Let's go. Let's go. And I think this is the last one before we do our PPO.
It's time. Your
It's
first solo
time.
flight. I'll be watching from the ground, in radio contact if you need me.
Okay.
But something tells me you won't.
Nope.
Your goal is to complete Sedona's left-hand traffic pattern on your own.
Left hand traffic pattern, which goes to the right.
Remember everything we covered in our previous sessions, and you'll be just fine. Good luck.
Oh no,
See
it
you
does
on
go
the other
left.
side.
Okay. It goes left. All right. Take off. So we'll get our takeoff flaps in. Throttle up. 40 knots. 50. 55. Rotate. And then maintain 75 knots. That's what it wants. I'm not going to sink. And I think we can maintain 75 knots and climb that high, but let's see. Flaps can come up there. Oh, we can. Actually, I've trimmed it out pretty nicely here. Beautiful. He says, ruining it. Alright, left turn. Maintain 75 knots, lol. Oops. Okay, we're now on the downwind. And reach 6,000 feet. Runway is on our left. Okay, we can climb a lot quicker than this. We'll do 10 degrees. Do 10 degrees. As we reach there, we need to extend flaps. Nearly at 6,000. And there's 6,000 feet. Oh. There's nearly 6,000 feet. How anal do you want to be? Okay, cool. Maintain 80 knots. Flaps are out. Get some speed up. There's 80 knots. We're a bit above 6,000 feet, so I'll try and bring it down slightly. Then we'll do our left turn onto base. Me to turn again after we hit base lag. Trying to bring it down to 75 knots. It's really hard to do with a sticky yoke, so I don't think we're going to get a good score here. So I have to keep fighting with it a bit, but that's okay. And then we're going to let it come down. I feel like we're way too high now. It wanted us to hold 6,000 all the way to that turn, but that's now too high. So I'm going to do full flaps. Ooh. Try and maintain 65 knots, but we are very high. Still sticky. It's loosening up. I'm keeping...
500.
Throttle is completely cut. We're doing 75 knots. I can now... straighten it up. And there's 65. And then we can land it. And try not to float it too hard. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. That wasn't great. We ended up a bit too high on the final, but it wasn't terrible. But here we are. We made it. Whew. Are we gonna end? Hello?
You're on your way to becoming one hell of a pilot.
That took a while. Okay. That took a while. We're not dead yet. How you doing, Horst? How's your week? I hope you're good, my friend. Yeah, a B. Yeah, that wasn't great. But takeoff was apparently not that good either. What? Why? Oh, because for speed, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't great. But honestly, fine. Let's go on to our certification. And we'll get some missions in. And try and do a couple of missions in the next hour. That was all of them, right? Yeah, we've done our first solo flight, so we can now take our exam. So we're obviously going to do this in the 172. But you do have other planes that you're able to do it if you want. So we can take that. Oh, there we go. It was just slow. It's been very rough times, but today was better at least. Could go home at 3, which was nice, and enjoy some daylight. What the fuck is daylight? Nah, that's good though, I'm glad. Please don't tell me we're doing this at nighttime. Please don't tell me we're doing this at nighttime. Surely not. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm alright. Looking forward to... I'm off next week. I got the whole next week off, so I'm looking forward to that and just, yeah, trying to get some cleaning done and refresh my mind. What a chat of a guy. Look at him. Look at him.
Time. Your first ever check ride.
Alright.
Start by removing the covers and chocks. Then join me inside.
Join me inside. Oh, yes. Take that off, and take off the chocks, and then we can step inside of the plane.
TOS system test. Okay.
Okay, wants me to do the startup stages, so I will do my usual. Get a fuel selector in, that would help.
Your goal is to complete a left-hand traffic pattern,
Yep.
respecting the flight path and all required speeds. Rely
Sounds
on what you
good.
have learned in your trainings, and you'll be fine.
I don't remember what I've
Now,
learned.
show me the best traffic pattern that you've got.
Okay. Alright, so it wants us to request taxi clearance for ATC, so we'll do that.
Big Jin Ground Cessna Golf. India Tango Tango Golf request taxi for North departure with Kilo.
Why am I American?
Cessna Golf. India Tango Tango Golf taxi to and hold short of runway 21 via taxiway
Hotel Delta 1.
Contact tower on 1 tree 4.805.
It will do this for us, which is fine. There's our taxi line. Park and brake off. We were meant to have repeated it, but for some reason it hasn't. That's just the ATC being strange. Alright. Rock and roll. Sounds very nice. Just some chill time. Yeah. I mean, I say that. It'll be... We'll do a bunch of streaming as well and do some flight sim stuff. And I want to try and do some music stuff as well. Off stream, of course. Over next week. So hopefully we get something done. Okay, so I don't know why the taxi line is here when actually the taxi line is over here, so I'm going to ignore the ribbon and go to the taxi line. It seems we are doing our PPL at Biggin Hill, which is nice. This is our home base. This is where we will be doing a lot of flights out of and in from to, yes. So we go here and then to the left onto Delta. Try not to speed too much on the taxi during our exam. That's probably not a good idea. We don't really have any indication of our ground speed, but you get a feel of it. We are going to be holding short. Well, I believe there's a box for us to actually hold in. And our weather is just default weather. Couple of clouds, but calm winds and 10-13 pressure, so we're good. Standard pressure is the word I'm looking for. So we will stop in this box, which is holding short of entering the runway. And then request a takeoff clearance. Wait for clearance, which probably won't come because ATC seems to be very slow. There we go.
India Tango Tango Golf at runway 21 ready for departure to the north.
Ready for departure. Ready for departure to the north.
Cessna Golf. India Tango Tango Golf QNH 101 tree, north, departure approved. Cleared for takeoff, runway 21.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 21.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 21 Cessna Tango Tango Golf.
So does it want me to stop on the runway, or can I just do a rolling start? Let's find out. Just lets me take off. Awesome. Then that is what we shall do. Full speed. Or full throttle. Bit of forward pressure. Just realised we have no flaps. Oops. And 55 knots. We can climb. Climb to 1,100 feet is our goal for the upwind. That's absolutely fine by me. Also going to get rid of our flaps.
Tango Golf. Continue for north departure.
Continuing for the north departure. There's 1,000.
Cessna Golf. India Tango Tango Golf. Continue for north departure.
And it wants us to keep on climbing to 1,600. So that works for me. We'll do our left turn to the crossroads. We're at 60,000. So now we need to maintain around 16,000 and reach our downwind end. Dude, this feels so smooth though. Like, considering all the issues I've been having, it's feeling so nice right now. And it's looking amazing. Ah! This is good. I like it. I like it. Picasso. So I'm trying to keep it in trim. I don't want us to climb too much further. I want to keep our altitude around here. Announce full stop landing.
Big Gin Tower Cessna Golf, India Tango Tango Golf, 1,600 feet to land.
1,600 feet to land.
Cessna Golf. India Tango Tango Golf, Biggin Tower. QNH 101 tree fly left downwind runway 21.
Fly left downwind, runway to Juan.
Make left downwind runway 21 Cessna Tango Tango Golf.
Cessna Tango Tango Golf. Wind calm, cleared to land runway
And clear to
21.
land. Beautiful. So here on our base, acknowledge that.
Cleared to land runway 21 Cessna Tango Tango Golf.
I forgot about reducing speed and bringing out flaps before we entered our base leg, but never mind. Flaps are coming out now. We don't need to do full flaps. This is complaining that I'm too fast. I am not too fast. Don't lie to me. We are looking good. Look at this. We are smooth. We can add a bit more power.
100.
Yeah, it gets us doing a really steep descent. Look at this. I would never do this. Add a bit more power. Well, I guess this does make sense. Touchdown zone is there after all. And we'll cut the throttle. And touchdown. And then we can hold short here. It was a very quick hold short. We got here fast. That was a good braking. And then over to taxi.
Big Gin Ground Cessna Golf, India Tango
Bidgin.
Tango Golf taxi to parking.
Bidgin ground. What? I'm literally waiting. Okay, it's slightly budged apparently. Come on. ATC is failing and so it's erroring for me. That's unbelievable. I think that might fail me or just dock me a lot of points, and that's not my fault. So that'll be unfortunate if we don't get our PPL after that. But let's see. But yeah, the ATC, because it has to go over the internet and it's a completely different service, it's probably still also overloaded. So sometimes we're just not getting any ATC response or any voice response. Or even our own voice, in fact, which is a bit of a shame. But it's teething issues. It will get fixed. But yeah, that was a good little circuit. It actually wasn't too bad. Where is this taking me? Yeah, I can just go here. I don't know why it's taking me a weird route. But that's okay. Clunk. Parking brake set. Engine shut down. And end of flight. Have we passed our PPL exam?
Congratulations. You're on your way to become one hell of a pilot.
That sounds promising. The answer is yes, we have passed. We need to see the pass. We got an A. 100% on traffic pattern altitude. I'll take that. Plane handling 82. Yeah, you know what? I'll take these. I'll take it. I'll take that. That's pretty good. We have our PPL. We have our exam done. We have our license. We can now go flying and do actual missions. It allows you to fly a single engine airplane in good weather conditions and perform takeoffs and landings from land. Private pilots cannot fly aircraft for commercial purposes. And it now gets us the Textron 152. We got the 172 Skyhawk. We can do the GAMB. Got the Flight Design CTSL. A Robin Cadet, which doesn't exist apparently.
Congratulations on passing your PPL exam.
Thank you, Scott.
Hopefully that's the first of many steps on your career path.
Absolutely.
Your PPL allows you to fly recreationally and begin to build up your flight hours. First flight missions are a great way to increase your experience. Let's go back to headquarters and review the specializations board to learn more.
Sounds good, Scott. Let's do it. Specializations.
As you can see, the career journey of a pilot can take many different paths.
Now I can do a few more small
As I
things
said
and then get
earlier,
ready to
your
sleep.
PPL
Enjoy your
is
day,
the first
horse.
step,
Enjoy
allowing
your
you to
sleep, my
fly
friend. I appreciate
recreationally
you.
and perform first flight
And I
missions,
hope you have a
taking people
fantastic
on
Friday
tours around
tomorrow.
the local area. As you build up your flight hours and earn more certifications, other specializations will become available. Take a look around, then when you're ready, head to the missions list to see what's available.
Okay. Awesome. So yeah, so we can do our first flights. We can't fly this yet because we need some endorsements, but we can fly the 152 or the 172 or the JMB or the Flight Design or the Virus. Okay, cool. That sounds good. And then after a few of these, we go for our CPL. So let's have a look at some missions. Do it.
On this map, you can see all the missions currently available to you. There's one mission.
There's one mission. Select it. Simple as that, really. Flying familiar faces to the local club in the skies of Wallingham. So we're going to depart, head over to Surrey, and then fly back. It's basically... Now, what I want to find out at some point is, do I have to follow this exact pattern, or can I take off, go to here, do the thing, and then do my own pattern entry? I mean, technically that's the pattern I should follow, in fairness, but, you know. But let's do it. Let's do our very first mission. In the meantime, there has been an announcement on Microsoft Flight Sim. Update on the technical issues affecting Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. We continue to see access and bandwidth issues as more users come online globally. We're actively working on increasing capacity fixes. Or on increased capacity fixes. We want to express our gratitude for the community and apologize for the state experience. We'll share ongoing updates across our channels. From Georg Newman, head of Microsoft Flight Sim. So, yeah. As Europe are waking up and North America waking up and starting to play more and more, they're seeing more issues. It's kind of as expected. But things aren't too bad. It's getting better. Alright, so let's go and fly our first passenger, shall we? Alright. We are outside of our plane. Let's go and remove the engine covers. Remove the... Come out of here. Static port cover. Pitot. And the chocks. And get inside our Cessna.
TOS system test.
And let's request boarding.
Okay.
Coming in, guys.
David, initiate boarding.
What is this?
Well
Yeah,
noted.
this flight. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, fuck me then. Coming in, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't be too scared. This is my first ever flight with actual people inside my plane. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Yeah, this wants me to do Biggin Hill to Biggin Hill via Lid. I don't think this is... I don't know why this is here. So it's not even where we're going. So we need to ignore this. Well, I can't clear it, which is interesting, but okay. Okay. Let's get our fuel in. Fuel pump on.
This may be just another day at the office for you, Captain. But for everyone here, it's a special occasion.
Special
Hey,
occasion for
Captain, meet
me.
James. He's keen on discovering the sights around Surrey.
Hi,
He's one of our
James.
friends, so I'm counting on you to treat him well and show him around. By the way, he's got his dad with him.
Of course. But
Seatbelt fastened? Then you're all set. Let's go, Captain.
sounds good. Let's do it. Let's request taxi clearance.
Big Gin Ground Cessna Golf.
Pigeon.
Victor Golf Oscar Foxtrot with November request taxi to the active straight out departure.
Straight at departure. Yeah, it's not really showing me on here at all what our flight is doing. It's just showing the hold going down to the lid and then going all the way up here. So I don't know what's happening with this. Okay, ATC didn't work, but we got our clearance.
Taxiing hold short runway 21 using taxiway Hotel Delta Delta 1 Cessna Golf Oscar Foxtrot.
So we'll make our way.
This is where my dad and mom have been living like forever, so it's very special for us today.
Aw,
I'm
that's so
James, by the
cute.
way.
Hey there, my name's David. I'm James's father.
Hi, James.
Thanks for taking me
David.
up today.
You're very welcome. I hope you have a pleasant flight, a pleasant experience. And you pay me well. That's the important part. Pay me. Pay me. It's entirely not for commercial purposes at all, but please pay me. Okay, so again we'll hold short, and then we'll straight out departure, and then it will give me the flight path that it wants me to actually follow. I don't know why it's not coming up on the EFB. It's kind of annoying, because if it came up on there, then I don't need to follow the flight plan, but or the magical in the air visuals. But it is what it is. Did you manage to find Wolverhampton? No, Wolverhampton's dead to me. Wolverhampton's dead to me. It could be that it's might be seeing Wolverhampton as a international airport, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but never mind. Alright, let's request takeoff clearance.
Big Gin Tower Cessna Golf. Victor Golf Oscar Foxtrot ready for straight out departure at runway 21.
Cessna Golf. Victor Golf Oscar Foxtrot QNH 101
We got a response.
Departure approved.
1013.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 21.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 21.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 21 Cessna Golf Oscar Foxtrot.
I'm a bit nervous, but eager to see the landscape from above.
Don't be nervous, just
The
hold
guys
my
at the
knee.
field said you're a super pilot, so we're in your hands now.
A super pilot, so. I've been called worse. Now we'll get our flaps out. Turn onto the runway and full throttle. knots, 55, pull up a bit, and off we go.
Here we are.
Here we are indeed. Okay, flaps coming up. Trimming it in. And we'll make our right turn as we make our way to Surrey. We're off to Surrey. Try and keep it around 12,000 feet, I think. Is this new one? This is the new one. How you doing, Blue? It's looking so good. Is it wanting us
The
to
look on
climb?
everyone's faces when they see the pics on my socials.
No one's looking at your socials, mate. Sorry, that was mean. You don't have to be sorry, it's all good. Hey!
Beautiful.
Yeah, the town looks great. We're not there yet, but it looks great. Jake tried playing and rage quit. Yeah, it's had a bit of issues, but it's working well now for me. Well, mostly well. Okay, it wants us to get to 1600. And it wants to set a speed of 161 kilometers an hour. That's a fucking lie. You do not want me to be going that fast. Don't lie to me. Alright, we're flying around, sorry. We have our beautiful music with us. Stay below 161 kilometers an hour. Oh, it's showing kilometers an hour. Why are you showing kilometers an hour? You should be showing knots.
Cessna Golf Oscar Foxtrot leaving on airspace frequency change approved.
Not now, Mr. ATC man.
Pigeon Tower Cessna Golf, Victor Golf Oscar Foxtrot frequency change.
We need to fix
Look,
that.
The world's at our feet.
I think it wants me at like 85. Yeah, 85 knots. Sorry. Oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, this isn't going to be great, but never mind. And we're off. Very good. I don't know why it's coming up in kilometers an hour. It's never done kilometers an hour until now. Like, why? It's bizarre. Jake said he's given up. Yeah, maybe like give it a week. And it will definitely be working a bit better.
Make left traffic runway 21 Cessna Golf Oscar
Make
Foxtrot.
left, runway 21. Gotcha. So we'll enter our pattern. Increase the visibility for us. Don't know why the frame rate was cutting out when I was doing that, but never mind. So London is over there. You can actually see some of the buildings from London in the distance. But we're looking good. Let's try and just keep it around 2,000. As we enter the pattern.
Back to reality, folks. Hey, did you enjoy, James? Ready for your next flight?
Thanks for the ride, Captain.
Okay, wants
I'm
me to
ready
go
for
this
another.
way and then straight on to final.
You made
Gotcha.
our day, Captain.
Absolutely fine by me. Yeah, I don't know what this turn is doing. It's a bit crazy, but kind of just gonna turn on to final and go for it. Hey. Oh, frame rate. Come on now. Okay, we are over the airfield. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, this wants us to do like a loop. I'm not going to do a loop. I'm just going to go that way. Because that seems sensible. So we'll try and bring our speed back a bit so we can bring out some flaps. And then make our way to our left turn here and then onto final. $10 degrees of flaps.
Cessna Golf Oscar Foxtrot wind calm, cleared to land.
Wind calm, clear to land.
Cleared to land runway 21 Cessna Golf Oscar Foxtrot.
Alright, we're good. It wants us to be at 1500 here, but I think this is fine. I'm kind of just using these visuals as guidelines, to be honest, rather than actual, hey, do it exactly like this, because fuck that. Alright. We'll get our full flaps out. Oh. I wasn't going slow enough for max flaps. Oops. Well, that's okay. We'll try and keep it around 65 knots. There's the runway. Landing lights are on.
500.
Okay. Throttle out. Let's try and float it a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Maybe not.
A bit shaky, but I'm totally excited right now.
It's totally excited right now. Oh.
Cessna Golf Oscar Foxtrot exit runway when able.
Exit runway when able. Will do. Turn right here. Wants us to hold short, but it kind of wants us to hold on the runway, which I don't really want to do. There we go. Taxi to parking, please.
Big Jin
Parking
ground,
brake is
Cessna
on.
Golf. Victor Golf Oscar Foxtrot, request taxi to parking.
Cessna Golf. Victor Golf Oscar Foxtrot taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Delta Tree Delta Hotel.
Delta Tree.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Delta Tree Delta Hotel Cessna Golf Oscar Foxtrot.
And back to our parking stand. That was a good flight though. It's a shame about the things being like, hey, you're doing, it wants me to do 160 kilometers an hour. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? So I need to fix that. But other than that, it was working okay. And in. Engine off. Mission success.
No easy to win over the locals.
Now that's not going to be a great score, I think.
pilot.
Let's see. Yeah, a D. That's, oh no, a B. Okay, no, I'll take that. Landing smoothness was not that great. We managed to get to an A. You know what? Actually, that's okay. I'm kind of impressed. Sightseeing quality 76. Again, I was going too fast and then got confused. Flight smoothness 100%. I'll take that. I will take that. Wasn't too happy about my. Oh, this is just common mistake, so it just isn't about my performance. But yeah, taxi speeding and flaps extended at max speed, so the aviator performances was not great. My landing was not great, and my sightseeing quality was not great because it was a bit too quick. But never mind. Not too bad. Could have been worse. Yo, how you doing, Ultra? Good day, good sir. Good day, good day. Alright, reputation upgrade. Doing okay. Level up to level 3. Beautiful.
Nice, completing your first mission.
Thanks, Scott.
Continue building your flight hours by completing more missions, and you'll be ready to move on to your CPL in no time.
CPL is what we need. Alright. So, for us to do our CPL, we need just one more first flight. So, let's do that. And then we'll get our CPL done, and that will open up a lot more missions for us too. We've already got a bunch here. Here's what's available.
Right now.
And we can kind of fly from any of these locations now, which is nice. We can even do a scenic ride over Greater London. Starting off from Caterham. Kenley Aerodrome. Okay. Should we do that? Should we do a little West Wickham? Oh, sorry, West Wickham flight? Why not? Let's do it. So I want to quickly check the settings and go to Frame rate limit, which is going to do 50%. I don't think that really is doing much of a difference. I'm tempted to turn off dynamic settings to see if that helps the stuttering, because it's going a bit crazy. But I don't think that's going to help. But let's try it. Let's try it. And then we wanted to find the thing that's it was language, wasn't it? Yeah, hybrid is correct. Oh, similar to metric. Should I just keep it on US system? Well, we don't really want it on US system. We want it on hybrid. I'm kind of confused what's going on here. Because it wasn't showing that in the things. I don't know. I don't know. Alright. Scenic ride over Greater London. Alright, it still does it no matter what the settings, so I don't know what's causing it. It's probably just server lag more than anything, as we have a bouncy vehicle ahead of us. So apparently there's a way to skip this, but honestly I don't really mind it. I like being able to walk outside.
System test.
All right.
Okay.
Before we we're cross boarding now. Get them in. Get the fuel pump running.
You can send the guests.
Okay, on their way.
Fuel pump off. There's our 2 guests come on board. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh god, we both looked right at the same time. That's weird.
Good day for flying, right, Captain?
Hell yeah.
Captain, please welcome aboard James and his
Hi,
stepfather.
James.
We know them
Hi,
well here
stepfather.
and wanted to treat them to a flight over their place for a while. If the seatbelts are fastened, you're ready for takeoff.
Oh, I'm ready for takeoff.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Echo Golf Kilo November traffic Cessna Golf. Yankee Golf Sierra
Okay.
India is
We have no
taxiing from runway
ATC, so it's just
20.
traffic, and it's even better. So this one, it seems that we do have
Hi.
an actual flight
Thanks
plan.
for taking us aboard. I'm James. I'm thrilled to
Which is
fly
cool.
over Bromley with you. This is where my dad and mom have been living like forever, so it's very special for us today.
Hey there, my name's David. I'm James's father. Thanks for taking me up today.
Hi, James's father. You're very welcome. Is this the new one? This is the new one. This is 2024. Okay, so we will hold short, announce our takeoff.
It's a bit scary, but still
Echo Golf
exciting.
Kilo November
Mostly
traffic
exciting.
Cessna
Stop talking.
Golf. Yankee Golf Sierra
Shut up back
India
there.
taking off runway 20 departure to the north.
Alright, enter the runway. Oh, this is not correct. Okay, kind of is. What is going on here? Oh, okay, we have to taxi to the start of the runway and then take off from there. Okay. So that's not... Oh, it wants us to go the other way because of the wind. Okay, fine. Well, then I could have just gone taxi the other direction. Stupid game. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Whatever, Trevor. Oop. Come back on the speed. As we make our turnaround. And let's take off. Oh, bit twitchy, but we are up.
It's so satisfying feeling the plane lift off.
You telling me? I'm surprised every time. Oh, we're good. Oh, it is a bit bumpy. What's going on here? Got ourselves a bit of turbulence. For some reason. But that's okay. So we'll fly over to Shortlands, which is about 15 kilometers away. We'll make our little turn.
James, how do you feel being up here?
Sarah, thanks for checking in. Having a great time, and it's surely thanks to our pilot.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
glad the flight's everything you hoped for. I'll give you some space to enjoy it.
Yeah, fuck off, Jane. Wait, what was your name again? I forgot. Sorry. Yeah, look at how bumpy this is. What's going on? We got ourselves a bit of a bumpy one today. That's
we
all
almost
right.
forgot to take pictures.
I don't know what that button does, but that's okay. Look at that, you see London out in the distance. So much turbulence, what is going on? This is, weird.
You don't really get that feeling of vertigo. Sarah was right.
I'm not really sure what's going on here, because the wind is... Oh no, the wind is doing like 20 knots. Okay, yeah, it is a bit choppy. Never mind. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 what's going on? Is this live weather or something? What is this? Oh my god. Well, there's sick bags in the seats in front of you guys if you get a bit queasy. He's gonna want us to come down in height a bit,
okay?
so we'll
Not
do
scared?
that.
I'm too excited to be scared.
Too excited to be scared? Alright. So you don't mind a bit of turbulence. That's okay. Here, I can give you some fresh air. Don't jump! Try and get it to around 2,000 feet. But yeah, look at that. London in the distance. The buildings all poking out. looking good. Oh my god. We
I know
are
we're up really high,
fighting
but it's
this.
totally fine.
Is this live weather? Actually, it doesn't tell you. So I don't think it is. I think it's just part of this mission. Is it's turbulent. Fuck me. Let's try and bring it down a bit.
The world looks so detailed from up here.
This is probably going to want us to do around 16,000 feet while they take pictures of Shortlands.
Oh, here's Shortlands. I wasn't prepared to feel this emotional about the view.
Don't be emotional.
It's great
It's
seeing the world
Shortlands.
from this angle.
No one is emotional about Shortlands. Not even people from Shortlands. Oh, that's you guys. I'm sorry. Alright. 1,200 feet is what it wants. And then we'll try and balance it out now. Here comes the music.
Stunning scenery.
This is a fight, dude. Try and climb slightly.
Look, the world's at our feet.
It's not the world. It's a sick bag. Okay, we are around 1,200 feet again. Trying to keep the speed under 85 knots. Beautiful. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. Let's do... Oh, we announced our position because there's no ATC, so that's fine. Can he fly upside down? I can, just not right now. How you doing, Matter?
Echo Golf Kilo, November traffic Cessna Golf. Yankee Golf Sierra, India 7 miles northeast, 1,300 feet inbound to land runway 20.
So we'll head on to our... It's just a long final we're doing, which is perfect. They're totally using Azure Cognitive voice modules. Yes, they
When we took
are.
off, I thought there should have been a drum roll or something.
I mean, you could have done a drum roll. I would have appreciated that. I apologize for the turbulence, guys. I hope you're comfortable back there. This is going to be a bitch to land, but... This is plane have seatbelts now? Yes. Yes, it does. Which is probably a good thing with this turbulence.
I want to act sophisticated, but I'm as excited as a little kid at a carnival.
It's okay to be excited. Okay, runway is in sight. Try and bring the speed back a bit. This is a fight, dude.
Welcome back, aviators. Are you okay, James? Ready to give it a go again?
So cool. Thanks.
Quite an experience. I recommend it.
Okay, get some
Echo
flaps
Golf
out.
Kilo November traffic Cessna Golf. Yankee Golf Sierra India is on final runway
Try and
20
slow it
to land.
down and get some better control over what the fuck is going on. Music's back in. And there's full flaps. It looks so good though. Uh-oh. Come back. To line up a bit better, I think. We're a bit too far to the left. Oi, 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 oi. We're not stalling, we're not stalling, we're not stalling. We are stalling, we are stalling, we are stalling. Very late landing. Ooh, bit of a bump.
Smooth as silk.
Oh, smooth as silk, my fucking ass. Oh my god, that was a fight. That was a battle. Didn't even land sideways, true. Or upside down. Although I thought we were about to be upside down. Get taxi lights on as we hold short and get ourselves a place to taxi to. Parking
Golf Kilo November
stand
traffic Cessna Golf.
is over
Yankee
here.
Golf Sierra India is taxiing to parking.
Seen videos of big planes landing sideways? Yeah. I mean, landing sideways is good because it means that they landed. It's when they land sideways and then give up and go back up again. That's when you want to be like, maybe it is a bit too windy.
No easy to win over the locals, but seeing them
Oh, no, that
smile
was easy.
says it all. Well done, pilot.
Oh my god, that was sketchy as fuck. That was not a fun one. That was very, very turbulent. But we managed it. We did okay. 100% flight smoothness. How? How is that 100%? I'm sorry, what? We still got S tier after all of that? Fuck me. I'll take that. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good going. That's pretty good going. But what that now means is, first of all, we're at level 4, but secondly, we can take our CPL.
If you pass,
so I think taking our CPL is going to be our last thing to do for the night now. We have the money for it. It costs 2,500. We have 3,000. Okay, I told a lie. We're not going to do that because we do have some training modules to do. Trim management, departure, dead reckoning. You know what? Nah, fuck it. We'll just take the exam. Let's do it. We'll take our CPL. It's basically the same as the PPL. We're gonna do a new jet ride, take off, and then land at Bob Hope. It's basically all we're doing, so let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, it really takes a lot of resources when it's loading, but I'm really happy to see that the game is working well today. It's nice being able to play this. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. He says as it's stuck loading now. Nah, we're good. We're good. Alright, let's do it. Engine covers off. Static port cover off. Pitot cover is off. Chocks are removed. And into the cockpit we go. Fuel selector to all.
Okay.
Battery on. Fuel pump can come on. Mixture to full. Fuel pump now off. And we can start the engine. Everything else can now turn on.
Welcome to your CPL check ride, the last stop on your way to become a true professional pilot. For this check ride, you will complete a cross-country flight through Los Angeles County, taking off from Van Nuys Airport and then landing at Bob Hope Airport.
And we can see that in our
Start when you are
EFB.
ready.
So we're going to take off straight out and then straight over here and straight back in. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's get our takeoff clearance. Taxi clearance, apologies.
Van Nuys ground Cessna
Which is
Golf.
behind us.
Yankee Golf Sierra India with Oscar request taxi to the active east departure.
Yankee Golf Sierra India taxi 2 and hold short of runway 16. Right using taxiway Alpha 1 Charlie. Contact tower on 120.2 when ready.
Alright, acknowledge taxi. And let's make our way to holding short. So flaps are extended for takeoff. Trim is set. There's a van in the way. Beep, 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 beep. Obviously that doesn't work. Come on. Request takeoff clearance. see if we get Azure to respond.
Van Nuys Tower, Cessna Golf. Yankee Golf Sierra India ready at runway 16 right departure to the east.
Cessna Golf. Yankee Golf Sierra India altimeter
Clear for takeoff.
2 east, departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 16 right.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right, Cessna Golf, Sierra India.
Alright, so again, we're just gonna get ourselves on and just do a rolling takeoff. We have entered, full power, line her up, and we are out of here. Flying in LA. Hey. I wanted to do something weird then, but never mind. Cool, climbing.
Cessna Golf Sierra India continue for east departure.
Continuing for east departure. Climbing to 1,500 feet.
Van Nuys Tower, Cessna Golf. Yankee Golf Sierra India continue for east departure.
That sound is absolutely fine, even though it is really annoying and I don't remember what it means or how to turn it off. But it's fine. Oh my god, look at all those cars on the car park. God damn. Reached 1900. So we'll just keep it going for now. And then long final entry. Look at these buildings in LA. This is looking so good right now. God damn. And this is using photogrammetry as well. Okay, we are at 1900. I don't want to climb any further. Said I don't want to climb any further, plane. If we can trim you in, please. Alright, 2,000 feet. Fine. No higher. Oh my god, it's... doesn't like me doing that, does it? Oh, that's okay. So... long final entry is up. And then the runway is over here. So we're now gonna bring the speed back.
Cessna Golf Sierra India leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
I need to set this button to acknowledge.
Van Nuys Tower, Cessna Golf. Yankee Golf Sierra India frequency change.
Okay, I've just realised we still have flaps out, and that's absolutely fine. So we're connected to the arrival airport. And announce a full stop.
Burbank Tower, Cessna Golf. Yankee Golf Sierra India is 4 miles
Try and
west
bring
of
our
1,800 feet with India to land.
speed back.
Cessna Golf. Yankee Golf Sierra India Burbank Tower. Altimeter 29.902 fly straight in runway 8.
And then full flaps. Okay, flaps fully extended. And then we need to manage
Fly
our
straight
speed and try not
runway
to stall
8,
it again.
Cessna Golf Sierra India.
Cessna Golf Sierra India. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 258 at 6. Cleared to land runway 8.
Clear to land.
Cleared to land runway 8, Cessna Golf Sierra India.
So to follow the aircraft on final, I don't see any aircraft on final. I'm not seeing any traffic on my instruments. So slightly confused. Look at that. Goddamn. Okay, 64 knots. We're doing okay. 65. Keep it around 400 feet a minute. Descent at 350 is even better. We're a bit high, but it's not too shabby. Look at that. That's it, loading all the cars every time I do that. That's funny. Alright. Coming into land. Speed is good. Descent is good. Aiming straight for the touchdown zone. And we will cut the throttle. Slowly pull back to give it a bit of a float. And down. Slightly hard, but it's not too bad. And we are in.
Cessna Golf Sierra India exit runway when able.
Exiting runway when able. Flaps all the way up.
Cessna Golf Sierra India contact ground on 12.3.9er.
123.9er.
Going to 123.9er Cessna Golf Sierra India.
And we'll crest taxi to parking.
Burbank ground Cessna Golf. Yankee Golf Sierra India request taxi to parking.
Cessna Golf. Yankee Golf, Sierra India taxi to General Aviation parking.
General Aviation. What? General Aviation. Aircraft. What? You told me to stop here. How can you now be complaining at me? Alright, off to the parking stand we go. So that penalised me for something that, again, wasn't my fault, because that's where it told me to stop. Maybe I could have stopped in the hold line and maybe it would not have complained at me, but never mind. And then we can't go that way because there's a fucking plane in the way. So we'll follow this line. Try not to decapitate anything. But yeah, I think we've got our CPL done. Which means that when we go live tomorrow, we can do a few more missions to start working up the ranks. Just gonna be perfect. And we are in. Beautiful. Engine off.
You've performed great
Lights
today.
off.
Keep the same attitude, and I'm sure that you will have great piloting career.
And everything is fantastic. Look at that score. 100% on the cruising altitude. 99% on the flight plan. I don't know where that 1% went at all. 80% of the taxi path because, yeah, I fucking ignored it. I'm plane handling 97%. Taxi path I had to ignore because there was a fucking plane on the taxi. Ray just parked. So there's nothing I could do about that. But we passed. And we now have a commercial pilot's license. Didn't even respect with taxi path. Yeah, well, I respect this. We did it.
Congratulations.
You can
Now
now
you are able
earn
to earn money
money.
for completing missions.
Even better. This is perfect. So now we can start climbing through ranks. We can get our night flight. We can get our instrument rating. This is what we're going to need. Like, pretty quickly, I think we're going to need to get our instrument rating. Multi-engine rating as well. That'd be useful for doing more long-haul flights, which would be awesome. So you're flying like a Diamond high endorsement as well, so more powerful planes. Tail wheel endorsement. These are the tail draggers that kind of lean back, and when you sit in it, you're like looking at the sky for taking off. They are fucking scary, but still. So that's kind of like where we're going to work our ranks up next. And then working towards our turboprops. We got our jet engines. And then our airline transport pilot license. We need both our instrument rating and our multi-engine rating for these. After our turboprop, we get scoop endorsement, which allows you to perform a highly effective firefighting technique, which requires the aircraft to scoop a large volume of water from a source, such as a river or lake. Okay, cool. Then we have our turboprops, so turboprop airliners. And then we got our jet airliners transport pilot rating, and then heavy airliner rating, which is available in a future update, but that's going to be for our Beluga, which will be awesome. And then at some point as well, rotorcraft I'll be doing after we've done all the planes, but rotorcraft I'll be looking into. We got our CPL for helicopters, and then learn all about powered lift and more stuff. But right now, I'm focused on the planes. I'm focused on planes. But yeah, we have a thing. I've seen the plane scooping water once. That was something. It's pretty cool. If we have a quick look at specializations. So we now have first flight and failure flights that we can do. For flight seeing, which is where we can carry passengers to kind of just do some sightseeing, we need to get a level 5. Skydiving we've got coming up as well, but this is where we need level 8, and then just doing more missions to unlock them. Cargo we can start to do as well. We just need to get level 10, and aerial advertising we can do too. And then everywhere else after that, so charter services, for example, that's where we need our instrument rating, but that's where we can then use like the Cirrus Jet or the Diamond DA62, which is what I really want to fly, or the G58 actually. Or the TBM, of course. TBM's cool. But yeah, we are way on our way now of doing our missions and increasing our level in our career. I'm taking a quick look at the map. So the way that this works now is basically when you do a flight, a whole radius around that where you did that flight becomes available next. So here's the whole world. Ooh.
You're ready to take the next step. I have
we have some we can do some stuff abroad as well. Okay, cool. Those I don't think we can do yet because we actually don't have the ability. But here you can see it's generated a bunch of first flight missions over here. This we have, oh yeah, no, we do have some first ferry flights, so we go to this area and do these flights. So this is returning a 172 home to its home base. So I think you pick it up from here and take it to here. Simple as that, really. We have flight seeing. That one we're not able to do yet. These ones we're not able to do, but we've got Medivac, we've got agricultural aviation, very high difficulty. Medivac is very high difficulty, look at that. Firefighting in Portugal. But yeah, right now we have this little radius around London. We have all these little flights that we can do, and we're just going to get more and more missions generated the more that we play and the more that we just level up and keep going. So it's going to be awesome. This is where we are currently. So this yellow dot means this is where I've landed last. So what this means for the future, I don't know. Because there's no missions from here. So it's like, why is it showing me this? I don't really know. here we have... Where's this taking you to? Oh, Farnborough. Okay. Oh, from Farnborough to Fairlands and back. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. But what I'll basically do is do flights around the edge of the circle, so then you can broaden the amount of missions that you have available, which would be cool. And who knows, maybe we can do one that goes across the channel at some point. But for now, I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna leave it there. We've done our PPL, we've done our CPL, we have our missions, and yeah, I'm gonna be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. CET now, 7 p.m. European time. And we'll do more missions, level up the ranks, and yeah, hopefully at some point we'll even have our own company, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm going to call it. Thank you guys for being around and for chilling and watching. I hope that it was interesting. It's good to see that Microsoft Flight Sim is starting to work and be a bit more stable after the very unfortunate and shoddy launch. It's looking good. The maps are looking good. The textures are looking good. It's really starting to come together. So hopefully that continues and the problems all get ironed out. So fingers crossed. Thanks for the stream, Dan. Thanks for being here. Alright, I'll be back tomorrow. I will leave you guys with the music on in the background while I go and jump myself into bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for being around. Good night. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.